Hello, this is similar to the last example in your notes. In the coordinate plane below, the graph of fx equals the absolute value of x is shown. Plot the graph of fx equals the absolute value of x plus 4. The difference being that the last time we had to draw the graph of the absolute value of x minus 3. And the minus 3 was inside the absolute value sign. But now this time we are adding 4, but we're adding it outside the absolute value sign. Okay, so when we add 4 outside the absolute value sign, the difference is that instead of shifting left or right, when we add a number or even subtract a number outside the absolute value sign, it's going to shift our graph up and down. So when we add plus 4 outside the absolute value sign, the effect of that is moves every point on the graph up 4 spaces. Okay, so we'll take 4 points on this graph. We'll blow it up just so that it's a little bit easier to see. So take any 4 points in the graph, and the vertex is always a good point to start with. Okay, so those are a couple of points. We'll take a few more. Oops, sorry about that. That one and that one. So each of these points, we're going to move them up 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be there. So that was your original vertex, is moved up here. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, is moved up here. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, has moved up there. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, it just moved up almost off the top of our page. 1, 2, 3, 4, up there. Okay. Okay, and we can see the new points, the new dots are making an outline of a new V shape. So let's just draw that V shape. And there you have our new graph. Okay, so if the original graph was the absolute value of x, this one we've got the graph of the absolute value of x plus 4. Without ever having to use a table or to figure out where the points should go, we can just do it visually, just by moving every point on the original graph up 4 spaces. So, just to look back at this again, a summary of this and the important points of this are: if you add a number inside the absolute value signs, that corresponds to a left or right shift. Okay, so you move sideways. You shift sideways. If you add a number outside, and it can be add or subtract, add a number outside the absolute value signs, that's going to be an up or down shift. Okay, now you really do need to learn this. Okay, we're only doing it so far with absolute value graphs, but it actually applies to any function. Okay, it actually applies to any function. We can make this apply to any function. Okay, so hopefully that helps a little bit, and you can go on with some more problems.